session. Okay, all right. Welcome to day two. This is going to be crazy. We are getting into systems trading. We will understand the nuts and bolts of building a trading system where you put your intelligence into the system and system you start trading the system. Okay, will that be amazing? And I will talk about the pros and cons of the system trading, which is already there on your screen. And there are two kinds of system. One is called a rule-based system, which is 100% objective, zero subjectivity. Okay, then the pros of this are freedom, because when the rules are set, you can just watch whether the market goes up, whether the market goes down. You just have to watch, no thinking, no guessing. It's easy to execute in the sense that you have the strict rules being set and you can just so enter, exit, and all of that stuff. We'll get into that. Easy for beginners also to learn because you don't have to get into complex analysis, paralysis, and all of that stuff. Cons are you will have to understand the system, build the system, understand the system, backtest the system a little bit. Some of them can be backtested, some of them cannot be backtested, but that's how life is. Okay, life is, you will have to be okay with some things and not okay with some things and then move on. So you'll have to do a little more work in the beginning. I have done some work, so it's like a relay. I've already done some work. I've selected some stocks for you for some rule based systems. What I will do is I will hand it over to you, telling you that look, here are some of the stocks, here are some of the rules. If you apply, this is probably how you can actually take it forward. And I will also get into discretionary trading systems tomorrow, more on the more on the other indicator based setups that's coming tomorrow and in the next 3-4 days. So today, not tomorrow exactly, but today and tomorrow we will master the rules based trading. And what we will also be doing is, if you are somebody like me who's confused between should I really invest in the long term or should I do intraday, or I'm really confused, so probably this can help you. But if you know that you want to do only long term, then we will be talking about it tomorrow. But this system that I am also teaching you, but it'll open up your mind towards how can you also build your long term trading system using some of the indicators, the ideas, the stuff that we will be sharing in the next couple of days. Are we good so far? Type good in the comment box. Are we good so far? Good. Type good in the comment box. I've already started recording, Shrikant. Thanks a lot. All right. So let's get into the step by step. And we cannot get started with trading without knowing why we are trading. Okay. I will have to spend about 3 to 4 minutes on our trading goal itself, Nalini. Unless until we don't know why we are trading, we cannot succeed. I call this as why fly technology. Why fly technology. So what I will quickly request all of you is, why do you want to? I want you to quickly write your own goal in your own notebook. All of you have your pen and a paper. We will not take more than 3 to 4 minutes, but this is a very important step before we build the system. Unless until you don't know why you are trading and investing. I know many of you have just joined in because somebody would have referred. Please thank them because they have really gifted something amazing. Okay, because they are helping you uh, they are helping you adapt, install a skill where your money will start working for you. Okay, so there is a format, Rahul and Ravindra. I don't want you to just write passive income and money earning. Take about 2 to 3 minutes, think through this, and I'll quickly play a small music in the background. The thinking process should be something like this. It should have an element of, say, I want to make like 10 lakhs in 1 year, so that I don't have to worry about the next job. Or it can be for me something like, I want to buy a beautiful house and gift it to my mom. Okay, my mom is 70 years now, and I want to show her that, yeah, so her son is, she has done so much for me. So add two things. One is the amount. Second one is the emotional thing attached to it. Attach an emotional thing to it. Only 2 minutes. We will get into this. I have a lot to cover, and we will cover that. Okay. Should you all start writing your goal for your trading and investing? Because without even knowing why you want to do your trading and investing, I know it's making money, passive income, and all that stuff. Write that. Okay. You can even choose all panelists and attendees. and get started. So I can see one, so that it is very super. It looks like a clear thing. Shashank is saying, I want to clear my home loan in the next 3 years and build my own music recording studio. Super. Write it for yourself. You don't not necessarily have to share this, but if you want to share this, you can. Okay, your time starts now. Get started immediately. I will give you about only 2 minutes before we get into the. Your thought process should be why. Why do you want to learn this skill? What is emotionally bothering you? If it is financial freedom, why financial freedom? Ask why. This is called why fly. If you know your why, you will fly. Attach an emotional statement to that. I want you to know why you want to do what you want to do. I want you to know why you want to earn so much money or whatever you want to do. Last 30 seconds. Start wrapping up. Super awesome, but I want you to improvise this by fifth day. Okay, I will continue to talk about this by fifth day. You will have a proper goal statement and kind of a plan. Okay, kind of a plan. Not necessarily that every time we know exactly how to go there, but you will have an idea. Did this little bit of give you an idea as to why you want to do what you want to do? Type yes or whatever comes to your mind. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I've been reading some amazing comments. I'm able to see some amazing comments. 7 lakhs per annum and gift my parents a car in the next 2 years. How many of you want to do this for your family? Type family in the comment box. I want to do it for my family because they are doing so much for me. Who else? Educate in finance, then apply into stock market. All right. I wanted you to write a goal and tell me why. Because look at this image. When the motivation is like this, when you have a strong goal that you have to now escape, or in this example, on a humorous note, you will definitely put in your entire effort. Having being said that, let's get into with that. We will just set the right intention. So let's set just the intention for 30 seconds. So let us get into the become like a sponge, learn the systems trading that we will be talking about today, the 6 to 7 steps, and we will look at where we have a larger difficulty in these steps, and we will learn them one by one. Okay. So, what is the step one in whenever you are starting a trading or your investing journey? You cannot invest or trade in stock market without opening a trading account, demat account, trading account. And I saw yesterday that so many of you wanted to know who is a good broker. Who is a good broker? So there are brokers can be classified into two types. One is called the discount brokerage types. Discount brokers who will give you like 20 rupees per order and all of that stuff. And then there is this full service brokers who will have a lot of this call and trade facilities plus other premium services and all of that stuff. So Many of you have been asking me one question consistently, Shankar, which is the best brokerage house that I can open my account? So you can go ahead and open in Zerodha. They are good. Fires are also good. Alice Blue, I'm using all of, other than Upstocks, I'm using all of them. And I am finding a little bit of challenges in Alice Blue. The advantage with Zerodha, because they are the largest in India, is that if something happens wherever, it immediately comes to your notice. Okay, if there is a tech problem, it will immediately come on news. It will come on. Nitin Kamath has to release a statement saying there was some problem. Okay, so if you ask me personally, my first choice is Zerodha, and I don't have any demat account. I don't. So can I tell you one more thing? The my value system is, eventually I might, but currently I'm very very strict that I don't want to teach you anything where the broker gets benefited. So that's why, as a value system, I don't have any affiliate accounts. I don't have any links. Okay, so feel free to go ahead and open it out anywhere, or maybe tomorrow, day after, if any of my friends have their any other affiliate links, maybe whoever is volunteering to help you, I will bring them out tomorrow. But that's tomorrow. So don't send us any question. That's as an additional help. I'm willing to help. I'll let me check with my friends and come back to you. If you don't have an open account, if you don't have an account yet, don't fret, don't worry. Just first thing is learning. First thing is knowing what are the things, and then start learning. If you have already opened anywhere the accounts, absolutely okay, no worries. If you have an account in Upstocks, no worries. Alice Blue, no worries. If you have an account with Sharekhan, SBI Cap, Kotak Bank, all of them are absolutely perfect. Don't worry about that part. Okay, is this clear? Step one is like the, what do you call, crystal clear. Okay, let's get into the step two, and which is adds funds. So I don't want to get into this. So just the, because again there were a couple of questions around this yesterday. The best advice is start small and then scale up. Okay, start small and then scale up. How much is good for each of you, we will get to know in our tool that I have kind of designed, and we'll also talk about this eventually. But there is this one theory that I want to always have it keep in your mind, that I want you to set aside some part for trading as a business, if you are interested in doing trading as a business. And I will open up your mind and open up your knowledge center to trading as a business, which doesn't require a lot of your time. Okay, if you are working professional, I know you'll have to go to office at 9, come back at 8 p.m. I've been there. I understand what's going on in your mind. So for you specifically, my portfolio or my strength that I want to eventually build is not for full-time traders. Full-time traders, and I mean, he's somebody who's always glued to the screen, and he's like watching every tick by tick and seeing whether it is going up or down and all other stuff. Okay, no, I don't want you to be that. I don't want you to visionary, being a visionary. That I want you to be like, what did we discuss yesterday? Part-time trading to full-time income. That is step two. Again, step two is crystal clear, no doubts on that. How much we will talk about that. Step three is where you, if you are just starting, if you don't have an account, again, it's very clear. It's all a matter of time. Yesterday, what did we look at? Your chapter 1 can some, don't compare your chapter 1 with somebody else's chapter 2, chapter 20, chapter 30. Okay, so start from chapter 1, go to chapter 2, go to chapter 3, and anyhow I'm there for you in the next 3-4 days. Okay, get yourself comfortable with the trading terminal. Okay, there are so many stuff. I will show you the trading terminal, what are the order types, how do you add the script and all of that stuff, the stop loss order, limit order. No worries if you don't know them. Okay, don't know them, don't worry, because this is the step. Okay, this is the step. Just have it in your mind that after these two steps, I need to get comfortable with trading terminal. I want all of you who are just starting to tell me, yes Shankar, yes Shankar. I want all of you to tell me, uh, yes Shankar. Okay, can you all see my screen, by the way? Okay, you can all see my screen. Thank you. I'm assuming you can see my screen. Super. Somebody just tell me that just joined. Okay, no problem. So that's the step three. Step three is again crystal clear, and we will talk about this. I will share I've already shared some beginner level resources, some resources for you to get started, but we will also tell you which one to refer, how to get, and all that stuff. Step by step, we are going there. But just to revise all of these steps, open a trading, the step 0, we did an exercise, and I want you to really come up with your own goal cards in the next 5 days. Okay, I want you to write in a take some time and write your goal, because it should have a strong emotional connect. Then step 1, we opened the demat account. We looked at different broking houses. I told you my preference, and I also told you that I'm not affiliated to any of the broking houses. That's why I can comfortably talk about the system, and I will also be giving you a system where the system does not work for the broker, but the system will work for you, because the stock market as itself is already a very interesting animal, and I don't want to complicate that by adding much more variables to that. So then add money to that. Step 3 is get comfortable. After you open the account, get comfortable with the screen, the terminal that I'll be showing you today. Step 4 is you need to know what is going to be your risk. Okay. By the way, these steps are not in Google or YouTube. These are specifically designed for all of you. Okay. These are specifically designed for all of you to cut short your journey immediately and get started. And if you don't have an account, you can aramse open your account. After you open the account, till then you do your paper trading, back testing, understand how this is working. The reason I'm opening up today itself is because tomorrow we can see how much was the loss. Day after tomorrow we can see whether it was a loss. Last month was a loss. Last month how much profit. Okay, we can analyze, we can do all of that stuff, and then we can go to the next stock. I will give you the different stock ideas. I've done some homework, and you can do your own homework later. So we will talk about your comfortable risk per day and then overall risk. Okay, it again depends on your earning potential, your net worth, all of that stuff. But then we will go with one of the thumb rule, which my tool will ask you before you enter, and we will look at the tool also. I've created a very easy to use breakout tool for everybody. So today's objective, yesterday we looked at the mindset part and instructions. Today, how even if you are a beginner, you have your steps clearly defined and start trading as a business. Why am I highlighting trading as a business? Is because business has an investment. Business requires a skill. In business there is a risk capital, there is a working capital, there is a risk capital. Okay, so there is it, this is also like that. You need to know the skill, you need to understand buy and sell. In business also we do buy and sell. In trading also we do buying and selling. Only in trading we do something very different. Okay, something very different. Let me run the poll and understand how many of you know that. Okay, but this okay, I want to ask some all of you, how many of you know that how many of you know that how many of you know that the I'm looking at the comments, that's why I got lost. So how many of you know that you can make money when the market goes down also? Omer, how many of you know sell and buy? Perfect. How many of you don't know? Type me in the comment box. If you don't know that you can make money even if the market goes down, type I don't K, IDK. I don't know is IDK, right? Type IDK if you don't know that you can make money even if the market goes down. Okay. In fact, my journey started because I lost money in mutual funds in 2008. That's when I said I need to find this. Okay, whether the market goes up or down, I need to find a way to figure out. So if you are thinking whether this all these steps will be given to you immediately after the class, this entire flowchart will come to your WhatsApp class. Will that be good? Okay, all of this that I am discussing with you here will be sent to your WhatsApp group immediately without any delay, so that you can quickly check and understand what are the steps and how I can actually go through this. Okay, just hold on to your questions. Just let's go step by step, and we'll go back to different steps, because I've given you steps. I've made it very easy. Okay, zoom out. Sure, I will do that. Zoom out is what? Zoom in or zoom out? Should I make it a little lesser or bigger? Ayesha. Okay, cool. Minimize. Sure, I will do that. Is it okay? Harish? Thank you for that feedback. Super awesome. So step 5 is we will have the we need to look at the tool that I've created. What I will also do is I'm not hidden any formula. You can create your own tool. So I wanted to open up your mind towards something called systems trading, the breakout system, and other stuff. And even if you are a beginner, how by learning little bit, okay, you can also get started the trading as a business. We will also look at investing. Don't worry, okay, if you have already here with some. And by the way, when I say trading as a business, I'm not asking you to invest more than 15-20 minutes every day. Okay, so we are running this entire session on 3-4 pillars. One is trading as a business, second one is trading and your mindset, third one is trading and freedom. So I will be my this I'll be going on and around this triangle itself: freedom and what are the other things? System, the business, and mindset. Your freedom, mindset, and business. Okay, you should think like a business. Yeah, that's where mindset comes into picture. You should be ready for risk and reward, not just the reward. Okay, and you should be ready for freedom. Okay, because we are doing this to get some freedom, get some success in the life and in the stock market. How many of you are excited to see the demo? It's a very simple tool. It's a very, very simple, beginner, novice friendly tool, no complications. But I've included everything like the entries, the exits. I've selected the stocks for you. I will give you hints on what are the other stocks that you can use this for. And we will see this tomorrow, day after, in 2 stocks maybe. I'll give you the 2 stocks that you can actually watch out for. That's why I'm doing it today itself, so that we have time for tomorrow, day after, to understand what's going on in the live market. Okay, and if you don't have an account, if you are not understanding, don't worry. By the 5th day, you will, if you are at 0, you'll at least come to 1. Okay, and if you are at 1, you will come to 2. If you are at 2, you will come to 3. So that's a gradual progression that we are going through. Step 6, and in this demo, in this tool, we have the entries and the exits and all of that stuff. We will come to that in a while from now. So after you do your research, I have done some work. It's like this. I mean, I've already done some work. I want you to take this work forward, and either I will give you the framework for building a system, and you can do it yourself. So some of you might be knowing Python, some of you might be knowing AmiBroker. Even if you don't know it also, that's fine. Okay, even if you don't know it also, that's fine. I am although I'm an engineer, but I don't know much in tech. Okay, I rely on other stuff, other tools, or I do my manually, and I am able to find out systems. But I've been doing this for quite some time, so I am comfortable. So you will also get comfortable day by day. Okay, so now place the orders, buy and sell order. Now let's directly get into the demo part, and I'm planning to cover at least one system on 2 stocks that I have already identified for you. Another one idea, again, an intraday tool. But intraday, when I say, you will not be sitting in the system. Okay, at least for the first 2 intraday system that I will be talking about. Then we will move on to indicators and other systems. If you want to maximize your returns, if you want to do, if you have more time and all of that stuff, we'll get into discretionary systems also. Okay, are we good so far? Again, I want to quickly look at uh, what's the SLM. I'll talk about it. Sure, Mahesh. Yes, good so far. Very good. Let's quickly get into the tool. Okay, so here is the tool, and how does this work and all of that stuff. I'll quickly tell you. Okay, so what did we what were the steps we were looking at? Okay, we'll quickly summarize the steps. Uh, Step 1 was account, funds, getting comfortable with the trading terminal. Fourth is the risk per day. Okay, that's what I wanted to understand. Now, if you look at this tool, how do you? I'll share this link with you immediately after this session again. The way to access this tool is not by clicking on share. Okay, the way to access this tool is click on file, click on make a copy, and write your name, and it will be yours. Nobody else will be able to edit that. Is this clear? How many of you this is super clear? So making a file and making a copy, because some of you might not be comfortable with Google Sheets. better use it on Google Sheet so that you can all these formulas work. If you understand Excel, you understand all of this stuff. So I'm not hold all of these. This is a, what do you call, the black, it's not a black box tool. I have kept every formula open. You can go through this, learn how I have created the number of shares, how I have, what's the formula for number of short side number of shares. Okay, and you can learn that yourself, but it's not required. Uh, if you are if you are like me, who is not that comfortable with technology, don't worry, I've done all the homework for you. Your job, for example, in my case, say let's assume I'm comfortable with 5,000. Okay, so there are two risk levels. Okay, one is when you are just starting, it should be into 20. If you understand how this works and all of that stuff, then it can be 20. What is into 20, what is into 20, we will come to that. But without the break, let's understand how to use the tool. How can I also get started? Because yesterday many of you have been asking, Shankar, if I attend your class, can I start trading? Yes. Okay, yes, yes. But you should know your risk. How much risk are you comfortable per day? So I'm going to be, this tool will ask you, then you will say 5,000 rupees. Then it will tell you that the total risk that you need to be ready is around 1 lakh. Okay. Now, after this, now let's get into the technical part a little bit. Okay. So I did tell you in the second step, right? You will get the terminal when you open an account. Do you all remember? Was it a second step? I'll give you the steps any which case. But okay, all right. Mira is asking how to arrive at risk. Okay. So Mira is asking how to arrive at the risk, that 5,000 or 10,000. Okay. So here is what it is. You can do your quick calculation here. For example, I am okay to take a total risk of say 1 lakh. Okay. I'm okay to risk I'm okay to take the total risk of 1 lakh. In that case, my per day risk will be 5,000 rupees. Okay. For example, if somebody can take say 10,000 or what do you call? No, it is overall, Aditya. It's like a business. Take it as a business, Aditya. Aditya is asking, is it per month, per year? No, it's overall. Okay. It is into, the calculation is this 2,000 into 20. Why this 20 and why this 10? Not now. Okay. We will talk about it tomorrow, day after, later. Maybe on 5th day, we will talk about what is the meaning of this probability 20, probability 10, and why is it all other stuff. Okay, so don't form any theories why it is 20 and why it is 10. So don't worry, just be with this. Just understand, just have this in your mind that if I am everyday risk, okay, this is everyday risk. Okay, if I am ready for a everyday risk of say 1,000, which also means that I need to be ready for a total risk of 20,000. Is this crystal clear? Just understand this. No, you don't have to do any other calculation. If you are ready for a daily risk, okay, everybody talks about only reward and all of that stuff. I am telling you a different way. Then we'll get into the reward part. I will show you reward maybe tomorrow. But let's understand the system completely, building a system and all of that stuff. So when it asks you, yes, all of you are very clear, 1,000 rupees, and then you have 20,000 rupees. How many? Okay, super. Now, when you write this, so the risk part is clear. Just using this for the risk part is super clear. For example, you might say, Shankar, I don't have that much money, man. Type 500 and see, it is 10,000 rupees. Now, and it's for beginners. Okay. If you are beginners in the sense, if you are just starting, just use into 20. Those are the two risk meters. Okay, risk meters. Don't worry, I've already added that. Your job is to just click right here. Say, for example, can somebody tell me your risk? Arindam, can you tell me what's your risk per day? How much risk are you comfortable taking? 2,500. Chintan, very good. I will write my 2,500 rupees and I will get total 50,000 rupees. I might have to forego as a business risk. It's a might. I will not make that risk, but you need to be ready. Okay, it's a game of readiness. It's a game of mental preparation. How many of you are understanding this preparation part? You are preparing your mind and you are telling Vinita that if in the adversity which can happen, okay, on a daily basis, it can go against you and you might risk 2,500 rupees. On a overall business basis, you might end up losing 50,000 rupees. Vipul, okay? No, Vipul, it's not 20 days. I'll come to that later. Just don't worry about that part. We will talk about it. No worries. Okay. Tangamani says, awesome strategy. Thank you, Tangamani. Now let's get into the nuts and beats of the breakouts and all of that stuff. Okay. Now I'm back to my mind map to show you some other mind map. Can you all see my mind map? Type MM in the comment box. Type MM. Okay. So now we are looking at the something called a breakout. Okay. So breakouts, again, what is a breakout? Breakout is basically when the price breaks out of say the particular time frame. Okay, particular time frame. For example, in this case, there are different time frames, resistance, support. I mean, Rahul, I'm trying to make it easy. Okay, for example, breakout in the sense it is breaking out the 1 year ka, what do you call the 1 year's whatever the price range it was trading between, it is now breaking out of the 1 year range. By the way, breakout is a very interesting concept that I want all of you to learn, and it's very simple. Breakout is English. Just understand the English. Supriya, yes, you will get the recording, and just understand that it crosses a particular price point. That's right, Rajesh. Perfect. Rajesh Sawant has okay. So this is a price chart. This is like your no any breakout. I'm just talking about the concept of a breakout. Okay, I'm talking about the concept of a breakout. And how many of you can see this 1 hour here? How many of you can see this? This might be, I don't know if you are watching this on your, okay, everybody can see this, right? And you can also see different time frames. 1 minute to, you have up to 1 month. Now I'm opening up a 1 month chart, Chandrakant. The one that you are seeing is 1 monthly time frame. Okay, there is something called time frames when you are doing it. So I want to talk to somebody who's just starting. Okay, anybody is there here who's just starting, with not even opened the Demat account and still attending? Nirmal, okay, are you getting it? Nirmal, Aditya, I'm only talking to, I want only people who have not even opened the account. Sonal, Vijay, thank you. They're all saying yes. No, I just, are you understanding whatever I'm saying so far? Ashwini, type yes. Okay, Banmali is getting it. Who's this? What is this chart? Okay, got it. So far, yes, says Vipul. Yes, so far. No, I mean, you will get the advanced stuff. I mean, in the sense it will like stuff, but just be with this. Okay, cool. You're all of you are mostly getting this. Super awesome. So what did we look at? This is simple. What I've already made this crystal clear. You don't have to even. I'll give you this step by step also. Your steps will be this. Okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and step 5. We are at the step 5, and we looked at the risk. We are at the step 5, and then we'll come to step 6. But before I get into the breakout tool, I was quickly helping you understand the concept. It's just a concept called a breakout, and in breakout there's so many concepts within the breakouts. Okay, I'm just trying to show you on the terminal. This is called a terminal. This is Zerodha terminal, by the way. They have this kite terminal. What I'm showing you on is on Zerodha kite terminal. The same thing you can see it on investing.com or moneycontrol.com if at all you don't have an account in with any of these broking houses. So you can see it on moneycontrol.com, you can see it on investing.com. So you can figure out the same chart that I am showing you. Okay, but for the ease of everybody, I am showing it to you on Zerodha. Okay, cool. So what is a breakout? Breakout, for example, one of the very famous breakout that you must learn is there is something called stocks all-time high. Okay, all-time high. If you look at this, okay, this is the one that we are looking at is SBI stock, and in this, what is the meaning of all-time high? All-time high is where the stock has made the highest. It was trading at say some price, and that was the highest. Okay, in the entire lifetime, it's called all-time high. Write it down. ATH. So it is trading at the all-time high. Okay. Now I'm explaining the breakout as a concept. Breakout of the entire life's high. Okay, entire life's high. That's called a breakout. For example, when you in your life, if your salary is say 50,000 rupees, when you get like 70,000 rupees, you are breaking out of your 50,000 rupees and getting into 70,000 rupees. Okay, for example, or you are only being able to do say 10 push-ups, now you are able to do 15, 20. You are breaking out. Okay, you are breaking out of the previous time horizon. It can be one day high, one day low breakout. It can be monthly breakouts. It can be weekly. It can be 52-week high. So many technical other stuff not required. I'm just telling you what is not required to understand the tool. Is this good now? Are you happy that they're all not required? But you can just start getting to understand the concept of a breakout. Okay, cool. Let me look at the this thing. Super. All right. Super. Highest price after rating and all that stuff. Sure. Okay. All right. I was looking at your quick command. Super. All right, Kuntal. Now what happens in this is in your tool, okay, you come back and write two values. Okay, so you need to use the 1 hour breakout for this 1 hour chart for this, and at 10:15, so market opens at 9:15, closes at 10:15. What time the market opens? Market opens at 9:15, closes at 10:15. Market opens at market closes at 3:30, and you need to be ready by 10:50. This is called a hourly breakout. Some of you who are already experienced might know this as open range breakout and time range breakout, and I have made videos also on that. So this is going to be your entry and exit. So entry, and there is an exit, different exit. What you need to do every day is go to this tool, go to this something called market depth. I've also created a quick image also in the PPT, and mark the high. Okay, you can see the high here, and then you can see the low here. Mark the high and the low on this tool. Okay, you can come back and update at exactly 10:15. Exactly 10:15, whatever is the high for that particular day, for that particular stock. Okay, update 194 and update the low. Update high, update the low. Okay, when you update this, it will automatically tell you basically the high and low is going to be your same long entry and short entry. When you let's only understand the long entry, we will not confuse you with the short entry. Let's only understand the buying. Okay, now you have written your high and you know your long entry. Okay, what price you need to buy now, which is at the high of the first 1 hour. How many of you this is crystal clear? Shankar, this is very easy peasy. Type easy peasy, EP. Type EP, easy peasy. Okay. Yes, Sarindam. That's right. Okay, cool. Sure. So very simple. Okay, what you need to do, I will tell you in this step itself, because so that it becomes very clear for you. Where are we now? All these steps are super clear, right? In the step 5, what you need to do is open your terminal at, okay, you can keep it open, but at 10:14, at 10:15 rather, sorry, I don't want to confuse you again. At 10:15, mark the high and low. Mark the high and low of that particular day, which will eventually be for only 1 hour. Your high, update the high and low in the sheet. Your high is going to be your buy side entry. Okay, and your low is going to be your sell side entry, but ignore this. If you are just starting, ignore this. Okay, buy side entry and sell side entry, your high. So at 10:15, you go to your market. You can also look at your market depth. There's something called market depth. I will share this image also with you. Why market depth is because sometimes the charts might not give you the exact data. Go to the market depth and mark this high and low. Use market depth. Use market depth, which is there in the terminal again, for marking high and low. Okay, so all of this is clear. This is very clear, right? So what were the steps one more time? Okay, step 4, we looked at the result, we looked at the risk. Step 5, we looked at the breakout tool, we looked at our stock. I'll give you the stocks in a while from now. And step 5, what are we looking at? We are looking at 10:15 exactly. We will look at what is the high and low that it is trading, and high is going to be my buy side entry, low is going to be my sell side entry, and I'll also update this in my tool. I'll also come and update this in my tool. As soon as you update this, you will get couple of data points here. Okay, there is this target 1. Okay, another thing. So how do you make money in stock market? How do you make money in this thing? You will buy and sell, right? When you buy and sell, you buy and sell. You buy at say 100, you sell at 110, and you make 10 rupees profit. Is this clear? Say you buy one stock at 100, you sell that stock at 110, and you make 10 rupees profit. Okay, so the buying point is your buy level, is your entry point. Selling point is your target. So what I have done is to make you very very comfortable, you understand all the different targets. I have given you 4 targets. Okay, so you can exit, for example, if you have 100 shares, you can exit 20 shares at target 1. You can exit 20 shares at target 2. How much is the target 2? Target 2, for example, entry is say 194. If your target 2 hits, it is 197. Are you making profits or losses if it hits? If you enter at 194, if you exit at 198, are you making profits or losses? Okay, 194 to 198, is it a profit or a loss? Okay, profit. Perfect. So and then target 3, and then target 4. Don't keep, so in target 4 we don't keep any target. We run the 30 stock that we have till the last, till 3:15, till the market close. We don't do anything. So we will get into how do you place the orders and all of that stuff, but then this I have given additional work, so you don't have to, based on how much risk that you can take, it will automatically tell you how many shares you should be buying and selling. Okay, for example, if I say 1000 is my risk every day, it will tell me, Shankar, buy 286 quantity on the long side. If you're taking a short side, you can take 289. This will be very close. You can probably approximate this to say 290. That's absolutely fine. Your risk might vary by say 1200, 1100. Automatically everything is built into this. Okay, and out of this 286, how many stocks you will exit at target 157? It's already been written here. How many stocks you will exit at 57? How many stocks you will exit at target 2? 57. Target 3, target 4. Okay, 20%, 20%, 30%, 30%. I will. So this is a breakout, plus this is a system trading, which is rule based trading. There is no discretionary, no thinking, no guessing, just executing. Loss and profit, you will take it because you know your risk, you know your total risk. If profit comes, you will take it. If loss comes, also you will take it. This is one way. This is one way it's called. And I've been studying this. I realized that best of the best millionaire traders have been using system trading itself. I've been using system trading. This uses something called the price point. This uses something called the momentum and rises captures the momentum. Look at this now. It is what are the pros and cons of a breakout? Is you will catch every trend. You will catch every trend. As soon as the trend starts, you will already be there in the trend. Okay, unless until the first candle. When I say first candle, it is 9:15 to 10:15, whatever is the form. That is very big. But even then, after that, if the trend catches, you will be there in the momentum. You will catch the trend. You will catch every trend. Momentum is in your favor. Cons are that it can be psychologically difficult to trade, as you will have to enter the market. Enter the market has already moved. Okay, so I will show you one of the example, and you will understand what I'm talking about. Another cons can be you need to get familiar with something called losing streaks. Something called losing streaks, which means since it is rule-based trading and you have already, you're just following what the rules are, and you can change your system. I will open up the system, but I'm now telling you a closed system. I want you to understand how the systems can be built for you. Okay, I know many of you are like pro traders. Many of you are just starting, but everybody needs to learn this. This is a must. This is like a must. Okay, you need to get familiar with losing streaks, and it can be frustrating when you are trading a breakout and you are psychologically it can be challenging, right? So when you are when there are if you are just starting, you might not understand the psychological challenges that I'm talking about, but it can be really really challenging when you actually get into the trades. When you actually see the 2 3 trades, you will start disbelieving, and since there are so much stuff happening, then you want to either shift and all of that stuff. Shiny object syndrome comes into your mind. All of that stuff happens. And this is when I say intraday, I don't mean the monthly results. Quarterly you can look at it once, or even the yearly ones. But when we are doing intraday, our mind looks at it. Okay, did I make money today? Did I make money tomorrow? And if I make a loss, and then since I have attended a class, and I have to tell my friends also ki kya hua mera aaj, and they will tell me I cannot tell them that I made a loss, and then because of which I will try to do something else, then I make mistakes. Okay, so those are the pros and the cons. We are just getting started with systems trading. We will get into indicators. Don't worry, all of you already know this. Don't worry, you are in the right place. Okay, we will be getting into other systems also. Just hold on. I'm giving you this system so that you can start doing something immediately. You can start observing, you can start learning, you can start observing how the systems trading works on your mind, in the market, and all of that stuff. Okay, so I am now open to take quick questions. Can you tell me quick questions? Okay, Nikhil Ranade is asking, saying false breakout. Yes, false breakouts are something psychologically challenging. Akhilesh Mathur, by how much average percentage increase can we expect at the end of the year? Total capital invested. Akhilesh, I don't know about the future. I can tell you last 6 months what happened. I will give you that. Okay. uh, 10:15 we have to make this sheet, then place the order purchase. Perfect. Jayesh is saying, okay, which are the two stocks that I want to give you? Is one stock that I've been working on is SBI, which was in a losing streak. Now it made a little profits today. I will show you that. Okay, one is the SBI. All of you make a note of these two stocks. One is SBI. I will give you other tools also for intraday, but I want you to internalize systems trading. I want all of you. I know many of you are professional traders, like you know everything on planet Earth on trading, because this trading itself is a very passionate thing. But I'm damn sure whoever you are, okay, you will still have some challenges in understanding the systems trading and implementing and executing this. If you are with me, give me a smiley. Okay, this is how it is. This is the structure of it. This is the structure. This is how it is. Okay, so let me show you what happened today and yesterday. Yesterday was a loss. I think therefore yesterday was also loss, but it's very much part and partial of the game. Very much part and partial of the game. If you look at this quadrant that I've been talking about, or maybe I will talk about it. Did we look at this yesterday, this quadrant? Akash, did we look at this yesterday? No. Okay. uh, Ashish, yeah, I will talk about it. Hold on. So what did we say? I think we looked at this yesterday. Okay, if not, then let's look at it now. So you have this framework in your mind, which is there can be a big profit, there can be a big uh, uh, there should not be a big loss, there can be a small profit, there can be a small loss. But eliminate big loss completely using the risk management framework that I gave you. It's a jugad way, but it works wonderful, my dear friends. Please, understand this. It's a jugad way of understanding how much. Isn't it wonderful that you are now reading before even you the taking the trade? The system is asking you how much risk are you ready, and then you will say, okay, buy this much. What else you want? Okay, it will tell you, it will ask you how much. Then it will tell you, okay, then you can buy only this much. Okay. So it'll ask you how much risk. Okay, then okay, I'm okay for this. But then this is where your mind starts playing when you make profits and when you make losses. When you make, say, profits, you will increase the risk appetite that you have. Suddenly when you make loss, you will decrease it. So if you can have a system for that also, which I will cover it in the compounding part a little bit. But you should have a system, you should have your rules written, you should know your entry points clearly written, you should know your exit points clearly written, it should be practical to enter. And your job, enter these 2 points, we will come to that, we will give you the trade execution today tomorrow types. But your job is to just place the orders. If the order is in, then place the stop loss and the targets. If the stop loss is hit, targets you need to cancel. If the targets are hit, you need to cancel the targets. We'll come to trade execution. We will probably do a separate session only on the execution of trades and all of that stuff. Okay. So this is how the systems thinking, I want you to get into the systems thinking. And you can ideate it I mean, if you already have so many ideas, for example, some of you understand candlestick chart pattern, we will look at only one candlestick chart pattern and build a system on that also, maybe tomorrow. And then you might understand moving average, you might understand super trend, you might understand a lot of other indicators, which we will look at tomorrow. So we'll be looking at a very powerful uh, uh, tools, okay, indicators and tools, tomorrow, day after, not tomorrow, day after, in the next 3-4 days. Just hold on to your questions. All of you who are like the pros, just hold on to your questions, understand the system thinking, see how you can implement this in your current trading. Okay, then automatically you'll be able to get it. So let me go back to the steps. Okay, quick revision. I'm not taking those steps. After you come to the breakout at 10:15, you need to know your high for the day. How will you get to know about that? Through the market depth, low for the day, and all of that stuff, steps. And then after that, you know that now where you are entering, you know that where your short side entries, you know your stop loss from the tool, you know your target from the tool. Okay, if you are just starting, if you don't know what is the stop loss and the target, very simple. If I enter at say 100, if I enter at 100, say if I enter at, I tell you the practical example. If I enter at, say, what is this price, approximately 206, approximately. And I don't, if the stock, so after you buy, there are two three conditions. What can happen from where you have bought? It can continue to go up. Okay, if you buy, if it goes up, that's like a sweet spot for you. It's like, my God, amazing. See, I mean, amazing thing happening. Okay, that is the good point, and it hits your targets, and you make some money and all of that stuff. You buy, okay, and it starts coming down. Okay, then when it is coming down, you will have a stop loss. The meaning, the English language itself has the meaning in it. Stop your losses. You bought at 100. If it is coming down, okay, and if it is at 90, stop your loss. When you are applying this, no thinking. Don't say SBI bought S Bank, that's why the stock will go up. Let me hold on to tomorrow also and see. No, when you are using this, your job is to execute just like, I mean, just like a machine. Okay, profits and loss, you know that total loss, if this is your, if it hits your worst case scenario, you exit. Okay, you don't have to continue the strategy. We'll come to that part, how to exit the entire strategy itself. That's something very rarely anybody talks about it. It's like exiting a business, it's like not working out and all of that stuff. Isn't that amazing thinking, where you also know that the business itself is not working and leave, instead of losing so much of money and then realizing that it's not working for you? How cool will that be? Type cool in the comment box. So this is a different thinking that I want all of you to start working on. Okay, all the techniques, everything I will give you. I have a lot of strategies. Don't worry about the strategies part. But if you don't have this thinking right, none of the strategies that I give you will help you. Okay, Praveen, I think you are asking for some strategies. You will just hold on to this. Now let me quickly look at the questions in the Q&A, and if they are related to this particular session, I will quickly take them. If the answer is already given, then I will not take them. Okay. Ashish is saying, I did not get this tool and SLM related to buying and selling price. Buying price should be less than the selling price. Na? Nahi. So you buy at say 100. How do you make profits, Ashish? Okay. So let's take this today's example now. Shall we do the today's example in the tool? Okay. Now what will you do? I will simulate the entire trading now. Okay. So what will you do? You have your trading account, okay, with any broking house on anything. Then you log into your broking account, trading account, okay, whatever that could be. Don't worry about that terminologies. Then you get into your terminal like this, your demat account, trading account, not the demat account, trading account, and you have the money to trade. We'll get into how much money you need and all that stuff. Hold on to that. You have the money to trade. Now you have added, let's say, SBI into the market watch. You might ask me, what is market watch? Don't worry, it's all part of the your terminal that I told about in the step 3. Okay. Then you have you open the chart. You can open the chart, or you don't have to. This is chartless trading actually. You don't need the chart. You just need the tool. This is chartless trading. You don't even need the chart. If you want to understand, you can use the chart. So what you do, you at 10:15, you will get into the market depth. Okay, at 10:15, exactly at 10:15, you keep the alarm. At 10:15, you come to this market depth. You look at the high, which is 208. You look at the low, which is 202. Shall we up? Okay, sorry, I cannot update this because I have to do this at 10:15. Instead, I have this hack. I will look at highs, which is in this case, it was 206.65. Let me update that. 206. So for some of you, it can be very, very advanced. For some of you, it can be very, very basic. But I will be giving you the steps. You only need to know which step you need to work on. That's it. Okay, and then it will be very clear. 206.65. High at 10:15 was 206.65. I have updated now. Okay. Low is 203.1. All right. I have updated. Now I know my buying levels. I know my selling levels. Now I know my targets also. Okay. What was my buying level? It was 206.65. What price did you buy? You bought at 206.5. You will buy. Okay. So the one of the question that you might go through is, Shankar, why will I buy at 206? Why not I buy? If you are buying only, okay, this is a very common question that I get. Okay, why should I wait? Okay, this is, you now know that your buying point is 206.65, and if the market starts going down on the other side, you will sell first at 203.1. Okay, now 10:15 say you have already placed the orders in the market. See, this is the most interesting part. There are people who chase the market, and there are people who will want the market to chase you. Yesterday I told you something. Winners attract, losers chase. Here you place your orders. You are sitting tight. You are telling the market that market. You can actually place this order in the broking this thing also and say, you can tell the terminal saying, broker, if the market comes to 206, there are different orders types. We'll come to that later. If the market comes to 208, buy my SBI at those many quantities. You would have placed the order. Okay, what the tool will do, this broking account will do, is it will go from wherever it is. Let's check that. Okay, it's now at 205, around that. It's not reached your 206. You are buying at 206, but the market is at 205. Now one of the question could be, Shankar, why should I buy? Why I cannot buy at 205 itself? Okay, so at 205 the breakout is not happening yet. Breakout, what we looked at breakout, right? At 205 the breakout is not happening yet. We need the strength, we need the trend, we need the strength, we need the momentum. Okay, momentum is not there yet at 205. Now again the next candle, again there is no momentum, it's all dull, there's nothing happened. Immediately at the next candle we got into the trade. You have bought SBI shares at 206, whatever the price that your entry level was, at one so many number of shares. After the entry is triggered, it's simple buying and selling. Now you have bought. Okay, what were the components that you wanted? You wanted to know where you wanted to buy, what you wanted to buy, where you wanted to buy, and how much should be your stop loss, and where are you going to exit. Okay, now you have bought. Now let's come back to the tool. Okay, you bought at 206. What is your target one? 208.7. Did we get target one today? Let's check. What was the target one? 208.7. 208.7. No, it has not come. 208.7 has not come. So you will be exiting all your stocks. And the first target has not hit in this, but the market has closed at 208.25. 208.25. All of you write this down. 208.25. 208.25. Okay. You buy at 206. Okay. And you sell at 208. You quantity, we will change the quantity a little bit. Let me see, round off number. Okay, 1 second. Yes, 100 shares. You bought 100 shares. You bought at 206. You closed all your positions. You exited at 208. How much profit did you make today? Tell me in the comment box. How much profit you made? Okay, I'll come to that question, Sachin. Just tell me, you bought at 206, you sold at 208. Did you make profits? If yes, 100 stocks. You bought 100 stocks. How much profits did you all make? Okay, how do you calculate? Pinky, that's right. You bought at 206, Banmali. Yes, brokerage, definitely. Yeah. This is all crystal clear, transparent, Viresh. Definitely. Don't worry about that part. Okay, you bought at 208. Bought at 206, sold at 208. You made 2 rupees profits. Your number of stocks were how much? Number of stocks were 100. So 2 rupees profits into total number of stocks that I bought were 100. So 2 rupees into 100. I made 200 rupees profits today for the risk of 380 rupees that I took today, for a total risk of 7,600 rupees. How many of you just got this much? Okay, you don't have to get anything, just got this 200 rupees, up to calculating 200 rupees. All of you almost, okay, to some extent. You're buying at some price, you're selling at some price, and okay, Mira, we bought at 206, we sold at 208, and we bought total of 100 stocks. How much time did we spend? Nitin, how much time did we spend on this? We did not. How much time did we spend? I mean, all the people who have been trading, how much time do you do it? Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Okay. Because at 10:15, you keep an alarm and do this. 5 to 15 minutes. That's right. But 100 into 206, 20,600. No money to buy this. Ankit. Okay. All right. So, what I will do is, okay, got it. What are your quick questions? Quickly tell me what's your quick questions. I will quickly answer them. I'm looking at it in your Q&A. All of this is equity. This is not futures and options, but if you understand futures and options, you can even buy in options and futures. I've actually prepared an entire FAQs on this. So how to use the tool, how to enter, which works, everything I've prepared an FAQ. You'll be able to go through that. So one stock I have selected for you to get this completely understand, and then you can even do it for other stocks also. Okay. All right. So 1 second. Let me go to the last. Okay, what time to start buying, price, when to buy, okay, why to buy in high price. Ramya, I explained that high means line, not color high. Automatically, can you show the tool again? High value, how to pick up, zoom it. Sure. How to choose stock analyze the 1015, can it be any stock randomly? Sure. So for this tool, what I have done, all of you, is I've selected 2 stocks automatically. One is the SBI, the other one is the Bajaj Finance. You can make a note of it. The other stocks also I will tell you, but two stocks you can clearly start watching them. What are those? SBI. I have already done the homework. You don't have to do anything. Tomorrow, day after, we will get into other strategies and discretionary systems indicators. Just get this, that you don't have to do much research. You can definitely try this on other stocks, which I will give you later. One is Bajaj Finance, second one is SBI. Okay, you can also try this on Maruti, Axis Bank. I will give you. So for this, I've already done the homework. You don't have to do stock selection. I will do it and give it to you. You can trade, or you can understand. You can walk. You can watch that in those stocks. Okay. So sure, definitely. Jayesh is saying he wants this tool. Definitely, I will give you. Okay, one by one. If no target sell and stop loss trigger and end of day, it sells automatically, or we need to check at 3:30. Okay, Suresh Chitturi is asking one quick question. Okay, basically, I'll do one thing. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, sometime we will do a live. Uh, only for beginners. Okay, I will take you through the beginner level entry points, what is square off and all of that stuff. That we will do one separate session only for all of you who are just getting started to understand the long side, understand the short side and all that stuff. That we will do a live session. I will schedule that and let you know in the WhatsApp group. Okay, that's a special bonus session for all of you who are just starting, so that we can tomorrow and day after we can learn other strategies. Okay, I will let you know in the I'll let you know in the WhatsApp group itself. Jayesh is saying today I understood at least 10%. You have been attending my sessions again. PDF, I will share it with you with all the terminologies. I have already shared some videos. I'm not sure how many of you were able to go through, but we will do one special only for people who are just starting. Okay, just starting. Definitely, we will do that so that we can advance our studies for people who are already into this. Cool. Was this some stuff? Type stuff in the comment box. If it was some stuff in the comment box. Oh my god. I really enjoyed this, my dear friends. Uh, in the previous batches, I always did this as a recorded session, but since you all came from some of my Sachin, give me the question here itself. You all came from my close circle. I thought I want to do this really for all of you. Okay. uh, Amit, tell me the question. Okay, so do one thing. Let me do the beginner stuff first, and then I will open up the Q&A in a Google form, and I'll see how many questions I can take. Amit, okay. I don't know what's your question. If you can tell me your question one more time. Okay, one second. Just by putting high and low, how to decide buy and high? Sachin, I got it. I think that's a common question. I will take that. Okay, I'll take this question, and we will probably close this session in the next 5 to 10 minutes. But I want you to try and get this whatever we have and make some notes. Okay, keep that with you. And when I do a beginner only for beginners, I will arrange that and let you know. Is early morning okay? Is early morning okay for everybody? Say around what time? 7:30 ish. 7:30 is okay. I will let you know. I'll let you know in the 5 a.m. also is ready. My God. Okay, we will do it at 7:30. I will let you know in the comment box. I'll check with my team and then we will give you. I will give you the backtesting results, Sumit. Okay, SBI, I have it over the shoulder. I will give it to you immediately. Bajaj Finance also I will give you, Sumit. Okay, cool. Oh my God, super. In a day, how many different companies shares we can do trading? Any number of shares, Ayesha. There is no this thing. Oh yeah, Nitin. DLS people are ready at 5 a.m. itself. Yes. Then we have to do it at early itself. We will. I am an early person, by the way. Okay. Aisha, yes, you can buy any number of shares. There's no limit. Uh, where do we get the Excel? I will share this link. What you need to do is you just have to go to this file and click on make a copy, and then you'll be able to create your own copy. Okay. Uh, one second. I have to answer one question of Sachin quickly, and then come to this. So Sachin was asking, Shankar, you spoke about the high and low, but where is the buy and how do we know whether buy comes first or sell comes first? Very good question, Sachin. Let me answer that. What did we do here? I want all of you to answer that now. Answer this. We marked our buy and low. Okay. So we marked our buy and low. Okay. Now the market is already moving. Okay. Now tell me whether the buy side, which is the high side, is getting triggered first. It's called triggered. The market is coming to me. What did I say? I said I will keep my entry points in the system. There is a way to do that. When I do a terminal explanation, all that stuff, I'll talk about it. I will keep my buy level and I will wait for the market to come. Okay. Did the market come to me now, Sachin? Did it come on the buy level or on the sell level? It came on the buy level. Now, what are you doing? You are buying this stock at that particular price. After you bought, you put your stop loss, you put your targets, and all the other additional stuff happens. If it would have gone down, then you would have sold. That's how you use your high and low. Okay. So that's how you. And the one of the commonly asked question is, Shankar, if after it hits high and after it hits our stop loss, if it goes and gives me another entry on the other side, don't take it. It's not required. It's not worth it based on the back testing. And just take one. Easy for trade management. This is again, how many of you realized that it is again like an investing only, but without any overnight risk? That those are the benefits of. See, I'm combining the long-term investing ka benefits, then short-term investing or intraday ka benefits, and combining and giving it to you. Okay. So the only challenge is you need to accept the risk. That's where the real challenge comes in, because that psychology part that we spoke about, I dedicated one full session only on that, because we are not ready psychologically. We might not be. If I'm not ready to accept my risk, how will I be ready to accept my reward also, my dear friends? If I am not ready to fail, how will I be ready to succeed? Isn't it as simple? Just type simple in the comment box. This is one more Shankism. Okay. Shankism are all quotes that I get inspired from others. And yeah. So if you are not ready to fail, you are not ready to succeed. If you are not ready to risk in the right way, you are not ready to do your get the reward also. Okay. So that's the risk and reward part, and it's part of the game. I mean, you need to accept the risk, then you are accepting the reward also. Super, Govind. Okay, cool. Any final questions? Whoever is like, sir, I'm not getting what you're saying, or sir, my question is not answered, and all that stuff. So let me know quickly in the comment box itself, and I'll quickly answer them. After I sell, call is triggered. Rami, I'm not getting. Asking fifth time, please answer. Ankur, ask the question, please. Your answers are getting lost. Can you please answer question one more time? Give me the after sell, call is triggered. After selling, no, Rami, I'm not getting it. Sorry. Deepthi, I'm not getting your question. How to set 4 targets? We will talk about it in the beginners session, Chandrakant. Every day we have to change the company or constant list to be called. So those are two different systems, Chandrakant. There is one system that I will tell you where you can even change the system, change the stocks also, which I will talk about it. So more strategies so that we can cover more strategies. That's my objective. How the selling works, again in the beginner session, Ramya. If the stock hits, okay, so we will talk about it in the beginner session. Don't worry. Okay. So anything related to whatever we discussed just now, we will talk about it. Matthew, no problem. You missed yesterday's Zoom session. I will share the recording. Is that good? Type good in the comment box, Matthew. How to identify the stocks for trade, sir? We will talk about the stock selection separately for other stuff. When is the beginner session? I will let you know in the WhatsApp group. That's a bonus session that I'm doing it only for my friends' references. All of you who have come here from my very closest, dearest, and this thing, I will talk about it. Can you suggest any long-term movie? That's coming, Shrikant. That's coming. Dinesh, no, I don't know your question. You'll have to tell me what your questions are. Okay, cool. So let me do one thing. Okay, so I will officially call this session, and then I'll probably look at some of the sessions offline. I'll put off the recording also, and we will then look at the session. How many of you loved this? If you have understood this so far, you can leave the webinar. We are done with this now. And if you're absolute beginner, if you not get anything also, we will get into one more session any which case. So I really loved this. Thanks a lot for showing up, because showing up is 80%. And I'm stopping the recording so that we can address some of the other questions that, like, Shankar, you're not taking my question.